I could just sit here and say nothing. How long would that last, huh? So hey everybody, I went to a flea market this Saturday. It was fun, actually. It was a very big place, and it was outside, sunny. I was there early, not the first though, but I was early, and I found some stuff. I always find stuff. I found a big. I gave it to my daughter. I found a big yellow Pikachu stuffed thing. She was pretty happy with that. I was too. I bought I brought a backpack just to put stuff in, but you know the Pikachu was so big that it couldn't fit. I should have brought it. This is sort of impromptu shooting this. I could have brought it, but I'll show it next time. And I saw a couple of PlayStations. PlayStations are, PlayStation 1 has been, I've been finding PlayStations for a long time. I have 5. I have a couple of it. See, I have 2 here. I have a whole row full of, I'm not going to get them out because they're going to fall out. I have like 1 million controllers. Well, not 1 million, but many. So PlayStation 1s, I found I didn't get it, but I found a PlayStation 1 Mini, a whole set. I could have got that for $10. It was a couple of games, but the games were shit, so I left it. I found 2 other PlayStation 2s, fat ones, black ones actually. I found a GameCube for $10, which I didn't get. But since I'm in the PlayStation 2 sort of a thing, I got this. A fat, old-looking, fat and old-looking, and it's blue. And the first time I passed it. I talked to the guy and I said, "Well, you know, I'm here to buy games," and he had some games, but they were all crap. So I said to him, I'm not here to buy a system, so I'll be back. And he, as I walked away, he said to me, "Sure you will." And I thought, well, screw you, I'm not going to get it. So I passed a guy selling PlayStation 3 games for $7.50 at a flea market. You don't get $7.50 for games at a flea market. So if you're ever at a flea market and you're watching this, forget it. $7.50. No one's going to buy $7.50 games at a flea market. That's retail. Get your act together. The marketplace decides what you can ask, and if you go on eBay you can ask more. If you go on the local websites you can ask a little less. A flea market, forget it. Don't ask $7.50. I could have got a whole system for I paid $15 for the PS2. It came with did it come with controllers? I think one. One controller. Oh yeah, it was a sort of an aftermarket, which actually pretty good. An aftermarket controller, which is not a PS2, not Sony, but it was pretty good. And the system worked. I opened it up, I cleaned it. It was perfectly fine. A little dusty though. So I went over the whole place and I shot some footage. I'm just gonna tie it all together, and you can have a look at it. And I actually met a guy who knew what he was selling. He had a couple of games that he'd actually played, and you can hear me talking to him. And for those of you who speak Dutch, you can probably understand. I was just asking, what's this game, and what kind of game is this? And he said, this is a kid's game, and this is like a first-person shooter, and I don't like those very much, so I didn't buy anything. But it was it's nice talking to someone who knows about games, and not just standing there to sell what he has or got from his friends or from his whatever. Because mostly, I don't know every game that I run into. There's this game, Black. I'm waving at myself now. There's a little red light flashing in the screen beside the camera that says it's recording. So this game Black, I don't know what it is. So and it doesn't always say on the back of the game what kind of game it is. You can sort of tell by the pictures, but the text on the back. Let's take whatever. This Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors. Any of you know Dynasty Wars? The Warriors return and the battle rages on. What is it? A fighting game? Is it what? 7 untold stories. Play as 7 fierce generals in Musu mode. Lu Bu Dia whatever. Ding Zhong. Completely revamped stages with new scenarios and events. It doesn't say what it is. What does it do? Assign playable characters, including Lu Bu as your bodyguards. Use double Musu attacks. Is it a fighting game then? It could be. It doesn't. Oh, there's a combo. It says, has a picture here that says combo. Combo says fighting game to me. I don't know. It doesn't say. So I like it when I meet someone who knows what he's selling, and he says, I played this. This is a this game or that game or whatever game. So I can know whether I fucking want to buy it or not. I can't go online everywhere and check what kind of game I have in my hands. I do have an online database for myself though. The games that I own, I can whenever I'm online, I have my phone with me. I can go to a secret website, and it has a little database with my games in it, and I can look them up, and I can at least help myself not, buying stuff that I already have. And I went full circle on the flea market. It's always a left and a right. And I bought some stuff, and I came back as I was walking back, I was telling myself, I don't need another PS2. I have one. I have a couple. Why do I need another one? I actually WhatsApped Mark to ask if he wanted one, but he's on holiday, so he wasn't responding. Whatever. And then I thought, the only reason why I want it is because it's blue. I have a pink one. I have a couple of black ones. And this one is blue, so I wanted it, and I got it for $15. I didn't even bargain with the guy, I just bought it. No games, no nothing, $15. And he was an asshole. I could have asked 10. And he would have probably done it. Anyway, it works. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to put it on my original black one, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so I was wondering, I was just walking outside having a little wander about, and I got a question for those of you who make videos. And right after this question, I'm going to start, all the footage that I took, so you can think about what I'm going to ask you is, when you make videos, and if you haven't thought of this before, then please, take a moment to do that, or not. whatever. But when you make video, when you sit in front of that camera, is there a specific person that you're talking to? Do you have someone in mind who you're talking to? I wonder. I think that makes a big difference. If there's someone you're talking to, it makes it like more genuine, I guess. Because I don't think I do. But I'd like to. So I was just wondering. I wonder. This is obviously for those of you who make videos. You know, if you don't, you can. You know, if you would make videos, who would you make it? You know, would you make it for? Would you talk to someone? Would you have someone in your mind? I think this is something that most entertainers. You know, I think I've heard people who are on stage, one-man shows or whatever. You know, that they imagine a person that they're talking to. So I wonder what you guys do with that, just out of a professional sort of interest. So that's it. Enjoy the footage that I took of the flea market. The PS2 project is underway. I'm waiting for my hard disk thingy that goes in the back of the PS2. You know, there's a little expansion port that I can't get out now. Because, oh, yes I can. See, it's all empty. Woohoo! And that's room for a hard disk in there. And then there's a little connector here, you know, right at the back, and it connects the hard disk to the PS2 in here. So I have the hard disk all set up. I'm having trouble formatting it though, so I have to do a little more research to find out how that works. But then, you know, I've ripped all my games and they can go on the PS2 and I can play forever. I imagine myself going into the old folks' home with my blue PS2 under my arm and my controller and probably a flat screen TV, and just all I need is a socket and a TV and I'm good to go. I don't know. I just live by the day, so you know, forget it. I'm playing now. I'm going to sleep, guys. It's late, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Oh, I shot a little. That's just one thing. I ran into the movie The Highlander. It was sitting in a box, and I took a little. There can be only one. Remember that. Hoeveel vraag je voor de games?
7,5.
Per stuk?
Ja. En alleen die FIFA die is 25. Dat is een hele nieuwe.
Oh, oké.
Die is in december pas uitgekomen.
Zal ik hem apart leggen voor je? Oké.
Ja, dat is 15 euro. Ja. Oh, dat is en diegene die af en toe s'avonds belt.
Heb je die spellen zelf gespeeld ook of niet?
Ja, zeker.
Black? Wat is,
Echt een schietspel.
Is dat een first-person shooter ook
Ja,
of niet?
echt voor één persoon. Een keer gewoon een arcade is het gewoon echt zelf.
Okay. Ja, ik word er altijd een beetje misselijk van de beweging. Dat is mijn
Dat heb ik
probleem.
ook wel eens hoor. Ik speelde eigenlijk, ik doe het niet meer tegenwoordig. Vroeger deed ik het heel veel, maar als het te lang achter zat, dan had ik er ook wel last van hoor.
En
Dat gaat allemaal snel.
even kijken hoor. Haven, Call of the King, wat is dat?
Dat weet ik eerlijk gezegd niet. Dat durf ik echt niet te zeggen, dat is echt een kinderspel.
Oh, oké.
Ja, zo zijn.
Ja, het ziet er ook niet echt...
Ja, ik weet het, daar durf ik echt niet, geen eerlijk antwoord over te geven.
Nee, nou,
Voor
het
mij
ziet,
is het ingewikkeld,
het ziet eruit als een RPG-achtig
Ja,
ding of
zoiets.
zo. Oké.
Ik heb nog meer spellen, ik heb nog een voetbalspel.
Oh, daarachter heb je nog...
Ja. Ik heb heel veel spellen. Van alle jaren het al, om zo maar te
Niet
zeggen.
echt my cup of tea inderdaad. Oké.
Ja, race game, ja.
Area 51, wat is dat?
Ja, dat is echt zoals in Amerika, weet je, die area,
Ja.
die ene gebied en dan... Kijk al waar ik
Hier ligt hij. Wat voor soort spel is dat?
Hier is een invasie met buitenlandse dingen.
Ja.
In een bepaald gebied van een, weet je wel, dan wordt dan... ontsnapt het, om het zo maar te zeggen.
Oké. Okido. Ik geef hem je even terug.
Ja hoor.
En ik kom misschien zo meteen even terug.
Is goed.
Dank je.
Oké.
Hoi.
Afdak aan het huis dan, hè? Ja.
Ja, nou als je plezier aan hebt, ik heb het. Alsjeblieft, ik heb het speciaal voor jou bewaard.
Nou, ik zal niet vertellen. De komen hier even staan.
Ja, daarom ja, echt koud.
Yes, I've been going down this road and feeling big. I've been going down this road and feeling bad, only Lord, but I ain't gonna be treated this way. Bad luck is all I ever get.